Hey guys, what's up? This is Theo here. Welcome back to lesson 18 here on Free Code Camp, JavaScript algorithms and data structure certification, basic JavaScript. Let's get started. So we're going to get started with using objects for lookups. So we're going to convert the switch statement into an object called lookup. Okay. So what we're going to do is use it to look up a value. So it wants us to define it inside of here. So what I'm going to do here is just create a variable, and I'm going to assign this variable lookup. It's just going to be an object literal, right? And what we're going to do is just assign it right to, basically we're just going to take these properties and change these keys, right? And what we're going to do, so we're going to change this to Bravo, Boston, Charlie, Chicago, okay, and then we have Delta, which is going to be Denver, and we have Echo, be Easy, and finally Foxtrot will be Frank. And then what we can do is just return lookup of value, right? And then, or actually we'll just assign this. We'll say result equals lookup of value, and then we'll just go ahead and return the result. And let's go ahead and just gonna do that. Here we go, and that should work. Good to go. So number 2, we're going to test objects for properties. So this basically, objects have something called has-on property, which will look at the properties on the object itself, not its prototype. And we'll learn a little bit more about prototypes hopefully later on. But basically, it will just return back to us a Boolean value, true or false, if the object has this property. It's a checked object. So we're just going to check for the property. Basically, we can just say, let's see, check object. We can say return my object dot has own property, check prop, and that's all we need to do. We can go ahead and run that there, and let's see. Oh, say, and then we'll say my object of check. So we're write a little ternary. We're just gonna say not found, and then that should get it to us. There we go. Number 3, manipulating complex objects. So here's a nested object, right? So this is maybe how you would get data back from a server, something like that. This is a JSON, JavaScript object notation. That's generally the format. Again, you're going to get back from an API call. We can look at this and we can say we're going to add a new album to the my music array, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to copy this object literal right here, and then add artist and title strings, release year number. Okay, we're just going to say Theo, we'll say Guitar Man, we'll say 2019, formats, same thing. Let's go ahead and run that. Good to go. And number 4, accessing nested objects, right? You might wonder, how do I get down, multiple levels deep inside of the structure? So access my storage object and assign the contents of glovebox contents to, so we want to assign glovebox. So what you can sort of see is what we're going to do this. We're going to say my storage, and we're going to do dot car, and we can sort of see, we can sort of dig down and we can look at what's happening. Inside dot glove box, right? So you might wonder, how do I get this? And I can say glove box. Go ahead and run that, and that should give me back what I want. There we go. Number 5, accessing nested arrays. To retrieve the second tree from the variable my plants. So we want to retrieve this using object dot notation. So we're going to say my plants of 1 dot, I think we just want 1, right? Or what do we want? Second tree should equal pine. Retrieve the second tree from the variable my plants. And so we want just pine. So we want my plants 1 dot list, and then we want 1. And that should give us back what we want. Let's go ahead and run that. Good to go. And I believe that was 5. Let me just I always forget. Let me go back down and see real quick. So we did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So next up, guys, we'll be doing record collection and looking at manipulating complex objects using bracket notation. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. Check out the links in the description box I provide for courses that I think are helpful for you to sort of stay up to date as a developer, get a job as a developer in 2019 for React, JavaScript. Great courses. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and talk to you in the next video. Take care.